What's going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing well during these crazy times at the moment. So while we're stuck at home during isolation, I thought it would be a good opportunity to run through some of the tips and techniques I use for the new Koga jigs from DAIWA, which have been absolutely smashing it for us recently. So the three main retrieves that I use for these guys would be the slow hop off the bottom for species like your snapper and all the other reef species like that sit close to the bottom. So these, like I said in my previous video, these guys have got a really unique design. So it's pretty much a sliding weight and skirt system. So in my opinion, when you drop it down initially or you're doing slow hops off the bottom, it looks like a little crustacean or a hermit crab or something darting in and out of its shell trying to get away from the fish that's about to eat it. Oh, yep. Oh, that's a good one again. Yep, that's one of them. Then you can, if you see fish sitting up a bit higher in the water column, like your kingfish and amberjack, you can change that retrieve around and jig it up fast, like a normal knife jig up through the school, which will get a reaction bite, which usually imitates like a fleeing squid or octopus going through the water column.
Oh, look at that. Is that a school of fish there?
Yep, oh, had a hit. Yep, that's a good one again. Wow, they're freaking on this spot here. Round two. And then the last technique I use is just chucking it straight, dropping it to the bottom and chucking it straight in the rod holder and letting the swell offshore do the work pretty much. It's just pretty much just like the first technique, but you don't have to do anything. The swell just slowly hops it off the bottom. Oh, yep, you can reel this in. Oh, jeez, it's gonna do me. Rodney, you done it again, mate. First spangled emperor on the Koga jigs. Yeah, I think we'll let this guy go. I don't like keeping them too much. They're too pretty. So there is another design feature that this thing has to help with some of those retrieves and techniques that you use. So this weight system is actually designed to face two different ways. So it's got a skinny end and a fat end pretty much. So if you're going to be fishing in areas with fast current, or you're fishing really deep with the lighter 60-gram jigs, you can face the skinny end forward, and that'll create obviously less resistance when it's going through the water. And then if you're wanting to leave it in the rod holder or do slow hops off the bottom, you would face the fat end forward, and that would create more resistance, causing it to sink a bit slower for you, making it look more natural in the water. So you can use pretty light leader with these guys because they've got a plastic tubing going through the weight system there, which protects your leader. So I've used as light as 20, I don't really use them lighter than 20 pounds, but I've used 20 pound with these guys and it hasn't affected them at all. It hasn't affected the leader at all. So that's what they look like in the packet when you get them from the shop. So then they also sell individual assist hooks and skirts as well for them. Now I've never had a skirt break or get torn off one before. They're actually pretty tough. All the skirts are glued and bind to that plastic slider as well, so they're really hard. It's not like a traditional spinnerbait or something like that that can just easily get torn out. They're actually in there pretty good. So I haven't even had to use any of these spare skirts yet, so they're a pretty durable lure. They come in 60, 80, 100 and 150 gram, I'm pretty sure. Honestly, I've only ever used the 60 gram because I don't really fish that deep, but I have used these guys in up to 80 meters of water and I've got it to the bottom pretty easy. Alright, obviously you would face the skinny end forward like I just explained for fishing those deeper areas. But yeah, 60 gram has been sufficient enough for me. I usually fish in about 20 to 40 meters of water for my snapper, amberjack, kingfish, stuff like that. So yeah, any more questions you guys want to know regarding these lures, leave them in the comments below. I'll happily answer them all for you. And yeah, definitely recommend chucking a couple of these in your tackle box when you go fishing next, because they pretty much catch absolutely anything besides obviously marlin and stuff like that. But I'm yet to think of a reef species or something that I'm not going to catch on this thing, so I'm pretty confident these things can catch pretty much anything. So yeah, the DAIWA KOHGA jig. Make sure you chuck one in your tackle box.